we're gonna okay, so this is our first subject on this channel. We're gonna make this quad new again. We have some old motors here that really suck. Our 4 brand new motors we're gonna replace them with. This is a Zing motor. It's really good according to the reviews. We're gonna take off these 4 ESCs, one of them is broken, and replace them with this. This is a 4-in-1 ESC coupled with a F4 flight controller. We're also gonna remove the LEDs. I like LEDs, but this is not my quad. This is a friend's quad and I'm rebuilding it for him. Let's get started by removing these zip ties. This red thing that you see is a custom designed ESC protector. You can find it on my Thingiverse profile if you wish. Let's remove the zip ties. Okay, so we removed all the zip ties. Now it's time to remove the screws. Let's remove them screws. One more screw. And we is done. Okay, so we have a TBS VTX here that we're gonna use, so this is not getting thrown away. Let's just remove these M3 nuts from here. Actually, this is not gonna work. I will have to use a screwdriver. I forgot that this is a stack mount, so I have to somehow remove this VTX from here. There we go. There. Okay, the last screw is now being removed, and that's it. Into the screw holder. Let's lift it up, disconnect it. Here you can see even more zip ties. We're gonna try and use less zip ties this time. We don't need this anymore, because guess what? We're putting Crossfire on this thing. Okay, and remove this. More tools. So first thing what I want to do is remove everything from this awesome frame. By the way, this is an Armattan Chameleon Ti frame, a 5-inch, and we're gonna put some electronics on this frame that it actually deserves. Okay, here's the missing nut. There we go. Okay, so now we have some plastic standoffs here, 6mm, right? Yes, these are 6mm standoffs. Let's remove them with our epic screwdriver. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I am removing everything. Whew. By the way, all the models that I've created for this build are available on my Thingiverse profile, including the RXSR mount with this caps mount here, and it also holds a buzzer. Okay, so this is the RXSR, this is the capacitor, and this is the buzzer, and it holds all 3 items in one model, and it's connected via zip tie right here on the other side. And now we're gonna remove it. This is a Matek F405 flight controller. This is a very good flight controller, but we're gonna go for the stack instead because it's just gonna be a more neat build. Okay, let's see what kind of ESCs do we have here. Let's remove this. Turn on my soldering station. Best thing while my soldering iron is heating up is to remove these motor screws. Okay, so let's remove these motors. Here we go. Now we're gonna move the ESC from the flight controller. By the way, I'm doing this because I'm planning to reuse this flight controller in the future. Soldering pad. We're gonna use some flux in the future and make it pretty, don't you worry about those. Okay, and now we're gonna remove all of this. Here we go. Take the flight controller off. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna use this wire cutter to cut our RXSR loose. There we go. Once that is loose, this should just... Oh, there's one problem. Man, these FRSKY people, man, all their shit sucks. That's why I switched to Crossfire. I don't even need the long range, it's just their shit sucks. I mean, both of my FRSKY radios broke down at least 3 times in the last 2 years. I just can't trust them anymore. Let's remove this camera. I mean, they are doing cool shit, don't get me wrong. They're doing like the Archer. The Archer sounds interesting. It's a $50 receiver. I don't know what they're doing. Hope they're gonna make more stable shit in the future. Man, I will probably replace it with the 3D printed version. This is actually the plastic that is holding the PTX antenna there. Okay, so here we are. The frame is nice and cleaned up. We're gonna actually take off the camera. What?
You never played Tuber Simulator.
We need a different screwdriver for this one. One more screw on this side. And another screw on this side. Okay, the camera's up. Gonna put it back. Gonna remove this camera. By the way, my friend here, the owner of this beautiful Armattan Chameleon Ti, really likes to crash into places where there's a lot of salt. See that this is all salt residue on the frame, so this is probably one of the reasons why he was having so many crashes and electronics issues. But I'm gonna fix all of those with this product. This is to waterproof PCB. Okay, I do have one frame that is open source. It's called Open FPV Racer. So it's an open source FPV racing frame. I worked on it for quite a long time, but it's done. It was cut, it was tested, and it's really good. It flies very well. And right after that, I started working on a personal quad. I said that I'm gonna design something for myself. I took only my opinions in consideration, so that's why I'm not sure if people will like it. But hey, we're gonna build it, we're gonna test it, we're gonna show it off. Okay, so here's our brand new frame. Okay, so this is just isopropyl alcohol. I use this to clean everything. There. Now that it's all cleaned up on one side, we're gonna clean it on the other side. Here we go.
Give it a try for free, and that's a great price.